Esek-rc performance. When I embarked on this build, my goal was clear: to craft an RC vehicle that not only conquered challenging terrain but also looked the part. However, achieving that delicate balance, especially when starting with a high-performance-oriented platform, proved to be an exciting challenge. Many top-tier RC crawlers and off-road vehicles are designed with pure performance in mind. This often translates to lightweight Lexan bodies that, while incredibly durable and functional, can sometimes lack the true-to-life aesthetics that dedicated scale enthusiasts crave. My initial model, while undoubtedly capable, leaned heavily into this performance-first philosophy. The real journey began when I decided to bridge that gap. How do you take a chassis engineered for extreme articulation and brute force, and then marry it with a more realistic, hard-body shell without compromising its off-road prowess? This wasn't just about bolting on a new body. It involved careful consideration of weight distribution, suspension tuning, and even subtle modifications to ensure clearance and proper stance. I spent countless hours experimenting with different setups, meticulously adjusting shock positions, exploring various tire and wheel combinations, and even fabricating custom components to ensure that the added weight and rigidity of a more scale-accurate body didn't hinder its performance. The aim was to maintain its formidable crawling capabilities while transforming its appearance from a race-bred machine into a highly detailed, rugged replica. The result, as you can see, is a testament to that dedication. This isn't just an RC car, it's a meticulously crafted scale model that still boasts the performance characteristics demanded by serious off-road enthusiasts. It's proof that with patience and passion, you can indeed have the best of both worlds, a vehicle that's as thrilling to drive as it is to behold. The process of mounting and, in particular, lowering the body proved to be anything but simple. The very nature of these shells, designed for significantly different heights, necessitated a series of radical and meticulous interventions. It wasn't about simple superficial modifications, but the need to cut out entire sections of the original body, an operation that required surgical precision and a clear vision of the final result. The main limitation, as is often the case with this type of customization, was inherent in the height characteristic of production car bodies. Every millimeter gained in lowering involved a careful evaluation of interferences and functionalities. After countless trials and adjustments, we managed to find a suitable compromise between aesthetics and performance. The goal was to achieve an aggressive and sleek stance without sacrificing drivability or compromising the mechanics. A delicate balance, achieved only through almost stubborn perseverance and a deep understanding of the vehicle's dynamics. Once the superfluous sections were removed, the next challenge was to create custom covers. This step not only ensured the structural integrity of the vehicle but also allowed for the harmonization of the new lines with the overall aesthetic, concealing the modifications made and maintaining a clean, professional appearance. All the work of modifying and adapting the bodywork has inevitably and profoundly altered the model's dynamic behavior compared to the agility and lightness of Lexan bodies. The center of gravity was inevitably raised, a factor that, in theory, could have seriously compromised performance and cornering stability. However, thanks to all the measures and adaptations developed during the project, from internal structural modifications to the fine-tuning of the suspension, we managed to achieve a surprisingly positive overall result. Despite the changes, the model remains incredibly fun to drive, maintaining a fairly balanced behavior. The stability, while no longer comparable to that of a pure competition car with a Lexan body, has still proven to be good, allowing it to tackle corners with confidence and maintain control even in the most demanding maneuvers. And, as is obvious, the aesthetic impact and the realism achieved are unparalleled. Where Lexan bodies, despite being high-performing, tend to have a more generic or toy-like appearance, this customization gives the model an authentic look and a road presence that no standard body could offer. Realism is the true triumph of this project, transforming a simple miniature model into a piece of craftsmanship that captures the essence of the real vehicle with astonishing fidelity. In conclusion, although the aesthetic finishing touches are still ongoing and there are always new details to perfect, we are thrilled to state that the model is now fully operational and ready to hit the track. Every modification, every cut, every hour of work has contributed to transforming this vision into a concrete and functional reality. And as for its name, the Beast, it was born almost as a joke, during one of the many evenings spent working on this ambitious project, and from that moment on, it remained its official nickname. A name that, upon closer inspection, perfectly encapsulates its imposing nature and the character infused into it through such deep and passionate work. What's underneath? This model has been meticulously set up with the following specifications. Carbon fiber chassis adapted to work with a Panhard bar. Curved links. Full metal axles with added weights to lower the center of gravity. Outrunner brushless motor with dedicated electronics. 60 kg servo. Compact 3S battery. Metal beadlock wheels. Variable tires depending on the terrain, but always with dual-stage foam or silicone inserts.